Will you give him a drink of water, for Christ's sake?
I'm literally trying to get everything done, and all I hear is my soundbite telling me to hide it. What the fuck? Hello. And welcome back. More Dragon Age. Let's go. Let's go actually do some of the story instead of dicking about at the camp. Right. The war room. Special shipments. Ooh. Hang on. I'm gonna check because I don't know if I have to check to see if these missions get done offline. Not talking about shit in group chat. Oh, they do. Excellent. Accept.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Well, that's that done then. I thought there was going to be a bit more banter between Cullen and Liliana, but no. Apparently not. Hello to you too.
Many people are going to die before this is over.
Lelo? Yellow indeed. Special shipments are up yonder. I'm sorry to hear that Twitch made you log yourself out. Oh, this is a song. Oh, that's cool. You can collect songs?
I spoke with Commander Cullen. I apologise for what you said earlier.
Nothing. What can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
Yeah. Plus your savior is basically a mage at this point. Oh wait. Oh no, this was the place I woke up in. Oh, never mind.
That great breach not have been caused by the mages.
It is reasonable.
So I believe now we have to go to the world map, right?
See reason, Lisette. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Are those furless rabbits? What on earth? Those ugly creatures. What are you? Nugs. I'll obviously have forgotten that, forgotten if they were in. Do not insult His Majesty. We have to go to the hinterlands. Rogue, warrior, and mage. I guess I'll have to have Solus. For now. They are kinda ugly. Not gonna lie. They're like mole rats. Oh, excuse me.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. Everyone's a little nervous around mages right now, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's
Rats
a
are
promise.
cute.
Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. I will.
Furless
all of us
rats,
here
though.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No.
Is this what this is what everything is going to be? It's going to be Varric makes some sort of crude joke and then Cassandra goes Excellent.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thetis.
Oh, wonderful.
The hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to
There's
Dennet.
also going to be smutty
Maker
literature
only knows if
discussions
he's
with
even
Farrick.
still
I have no
alive.
issue with smutty
Mother
literature.
Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
I've merely said that sometimes my imagination is just too powerful. Ooh. The horn to change party, inspect requisitions. Wow, there's literally just, it's just a camp and then you... Huh. Okay, that's cool.
Word for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Cool. See you later. Ali Hillis. Is that the voice actress that I've got as the as or is she just every other female voice? Oh, that's Harding. No, I'm not sick of it. I haven't, Oh, I see now. I didn't make the connection, if I'm honest. I've just been kind of more thinking about other things. Brithis, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead. But I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Phoenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Jesus.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
She does have a pleasant voice. Especially whenever she's allowed to have any fucking emotion in it. Oh yeah, I can actually... Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'm sorry. That looks great, actually. That's amazing. I love it. Yeah, of course it's light armor. No, he doesn't get the... He doesn't get this. Yeah. Solars can fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. Solus and the group started running up to me, and I
Mother
thought, "Ah,
Giselle
shit, I'm
should
gonna
be
get
somewhere
attacked."
nearby.
Leave Solus alone? No. Jessamine yellow plate.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Damn, this guy is fat. Alright, because he's immune to like 4 different statuses.
Be ready. More coming our way.
That first guy got fucked over. Damn, this guy is... What was... What? This guy is
That's
fucking
the end
fat.
of it.
Ah, no, let me loot. Fuck your cutscene. He's just got a shield. Yeah, I suspected as much, but...
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages.
Gazal.
But I cannot ask you to come simply to
Mother
your
Gazal, Gazal.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
I saw that turn. That's the BioWare turn 1 animation, because he used that in Mass Effect like crazy.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this.
She should be the next divine.
Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Dorian should be. I haven't met Dorian yet, so you keep saying all these names and
So
I don't know
show
any
up,
of them.
Say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call.
Oh no, when I see him. Oh, okay.
You would build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Bring Dorian.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
As soon as I've looted this entire place dry. The Grand Clerics tell me you've requested more aid in tending the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, it may help if you provide an actual numerical answer as opposed to the worthy but unspecific as many as we can. Hey, some leader I am looting people's homes. Like, listen, you need a foundation. Foundation is getting that money. And then once you have the money, then you can help people. I'm pretty sure this is how every politician starts their career. It breaks my heart to see this war cross the Maker's Land Giselle. Actually, we're going to call him Gazal from now on. Gazal. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have calmed many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the Conclave. Still, I am glad that the refugees have you to care for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure you to accommodate their views, you must let me know at once. You'll make a willing this war shall be over soon, Gazal. Be well and go with my blessing. Oh, elfruit. That had 4 elfruit in it. See? Necessary materials for the war effort. Punches Gazal in the face. What?
It's good.
Sell all. Okay, I just had all that. Ah, here we go. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're keeping Varric's stuff. I didn't give people their weapons that they probably deserve. Oopsie daisy. Varric doesn't need any other weapon. He has Bianca. Oh, of course it's two-handed. No, you are staying sword and board, sir. Madam. Okay, everything else is going to get sold.
Sir.
Well, no, actually. That'll get sold. We'll keep the stiletto because I have a feeling we're going to find other characters who might need it. Fuck the shield, fuck the sword, keep the Morningstar. And even fire grenade. Actually, one question. Where is the Grey Warden? Just in general. And why is he not around? Oh? What Grey Warden? The character you play as in Dragon Age Origins. Or the Grey Wardens in general, really.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like...
Oh, this is 10 years later. Okay.
Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Okay. Oh, yeah. They're all... Oh, yeah, they're dead because you sacrifice yourself, don't you? I remember that Dragon Age took over... Dragon Age 2 took over several years, so I just wasn't familiar with how long. Doesn't need to... Oh. Okay, I see. Everyone else is yet to level up. Claim. What am I claiming? Oh.
Thank you.
God, I love jumping.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills.
I licked it, it's mine now.
Cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting down. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
Mother Valerie said things I saw won't get out of my head unless I put them somewhere else. She told me to write it down. It's a long time since I did letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them, but did not say hello because I was on the trail. The refugees were going to Redcliffe. They were slow and bent over when they walked like old men. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hit them. The refugees gave food. Then mages came. The mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went up and down, up and down. There were pieces of black. I'm sorry? Oh, cool. There's a fast travel system now. I see. God, there's going to be so much stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kind of bothers me that this is only a compass and not like a mini-map. But hey-ho. Ooh, Alfred. This game is gorgeous looking though. I don't know why you're saying like we need to get out the hinterlands. I fucking love this area. It looks gorgeous. East Road and Redcliffe. I see a bad guy. Don't go to Redcliffe. Okay. Killing the bad guy though.
Hopefully
Fuck
the
you.
Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Recruit.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Enchantment.
People are vulnerable. Then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
If I go continue this way, am I gonna do something? Is something gonna happen? Like you don't want to go you don't want me to go to Redcliffe yet. Yeah, I know you don't want me to go to Redcliffe, but I want to go the East Road. Fine, I'll go south. Whee! Go west for horse. Oh, I thought you guys were memeing.
I see.
Because you always just say like quotes of all the different fucking characters.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. Welcome back.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I missed an Elfert. How far back? Under the tree?
And how much did you need?
Oh, right, I see it.
Of course.
You're saying I should get the horse for the fast travel, is what you're saying.
coats.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything.
Goodbye.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Find the 5 caches. Oh my god. Master of Horses. Oh. We'll get the horse and then I'll do the caches. Loot! Actually, it's probably better, not better than mine. Gives more willpower. It gives more attack. Sure. I'll rock the glacial staff. Fear my sickle. Ooh.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better.
I like some of these spells already. I see free experience over there.
We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
But there's cool things here. Okay. Not interactable. Fine. Ah, it's so good to have a jump button. Damn, Cassandra, why don't you go... You know what? I'll just shut my mouth. Right. Gotta talk to a man about a horse. How far away are you? Oh, okay. You're a bit. Oh, did that actually do extra damage? Because he was in the water? This poor guy. Oh, that's how you're getting attacked. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually Solus. Okay. Hey guys, maybe you should go and help Solus. I've been weakened. I suppose I have to make them I have to, yeah, bring them closer if I want to make them aggressive. Cassandra got my back. Oh, okay. She didn't have my back that time. We should get a fucking move on. My days. Oh. My guy was invisible. I see. They were sneaky bastards.
What made the mages come here of all places?
So this is a Templar encampment who are basically trying to kill all the mages. Cool. Hang on. One, because good old everyone is leveling up, but also do that for you, Varric. Okay. Yes. Cassandra gets new stuff. Can I just make you taunt more? Increase your stamina regen. Oh, cool. Just do nothing but taunt all the time. It'd be great. Also, I guess I'll follow. Yeah, just follow and... Actually, no. You stay defend. Fucking Varric, follow. And then... Solus. Let's keep on the ice stuff with you, actually, thinking about it. Some features on the screen are currently unavailable. Okay. Why can't I spend points on you? Is it because you're in a fight? Are you fighting? Oh yeah, that's the reason. Get that one guy to panic. Get froze. Alright. Can we claim? I've licked this bridge. You just claim landmarks. It's interesting. Loot. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You'll wake up screaming and find notes written on your sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to it for me. Is it the jewelry? Okay. I'll do that in a bit. Redcliffe Farms. Jesus Christ. You can hear whoever's stomping about above me. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Oh, okay. Hello, little fox. Now that's adorable. Wolves? Yeah, wolves are just as adorable, honestly. The poor doggos.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
We feel for the doggo. Right, yeah. You were just literally fighting. Give him the ice wall. That's a big cow. What is Ocularum? Ooh, our fruit.
What's with the skull?
Oculara can locate shards in the worlds. When an ocularum can no longer see any shards, it stops glowing. Move the mouse to look around. Focusing on a shard will mark it on your map.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Varric just says what we're all thinking. Cool. How do I leave? Okay. That's a lot of collecting. Embrium.
This must be Master Dennett.
No, that's Sayana. And that's a horse. All his shit is weird is one of the book's titles.
Talk to my father if you have business here.
Okay, fine. I know that there was something... Oh, cool. I get the nice whispering in my ears, too.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
This shit. Requires deft hands and fine tools. Oh, fuck me then. I have neither... I have just a fucking magical staff. Hi, Dennett.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a mage, though. Redcliffe's had enough trouble with magic already. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as horsemaster.
Oh dear.
Maybe your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
That's right.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
You got a problem with me?
That sounds more than reasonable.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
We have horse. Maybe. That is true. I should try Varric. Hey Varric, are those hands of yours deft or... No, apparently not. Well, it's not like we can't go through the open window. Sorry, Elena, I'm taking your off route.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Tell me about the wolves.
From normal.
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Fine.
Good day to you.
I guess that's reasonable. Fuck. Founded something. A bottle of Thetis. An Orlesian liqueur for the daring, or those who wish to seem so. Said to enhance sensation, and at the bottom, an erotically carved peach pit. The design is plain, but the bot... Hell yeah. Now that's my kind of drink. I feel that would be one of them. So this horse be mine now.
Trying out one of my courses.
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
Yeah, sure.
I'll try one of your courses.
Wonderful. Get your horse and I'll set up the stakes. You make time. I'll throw in some of the dress money Father gave me. Consider it a donation to the Inquisition.
Mount the horse. That's not my horse, is it? That's my horse. Shift to gallop equals to dismount. That's an interesting button layout. I have +1 power. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, no, I remember this. The camera is a trick. Like, you don't actually go faster with the sprint button. They just pull the camera out a little bit. Equals.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
No thank you.
I'll speak with you later.
Wait.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Fine.
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stakes straight away.
Oh, actually, I don't. Was it Dragon Age that had the visual trick? Excuse me, demons. Can't you see I'm busy running a race? Hello, Fox. I know that there was one game, I can't remember if it was Dragon Age or if it was something else, where all they did was just pull back the camera a little bit, just like this, and you didn't actually go any faster. It was just a visual trick.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
I'll speak with you later.
No, like, give... Fine. Is this the last one? I hope it's the last one.
Set up the next course.
Great.
At least there's only 3. I was going to begin to lose my shit if there was any more than 3. Oh yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been like much more. Excuse me, Fox. Don't want you to get trampled again. This race is
Will you
literally
give
just
him
the
a
last
drink
one
of
back
water,
backwards.
for Christ's sake?
No! Cease! Excuse me, enemies. Though I will say, this horse's fucking gallop is so slow. Right, I think... Ah, no, damn it, it's a turn. Okay, now I got it straight. I can actually take a drink.
I'll be damned. You've mastered every course I set up.
What are we going to name the horse?
That was some riding. That was some riding.
Okay. Quest complete. Okay. Right. What I am gonna do. Oh yes, I need to go and talk to Bron. Donkey. Why are we naming the horse Donkey? Ooh.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
I don't know if I want to call my horse Donkey. Actually, there's no campsite. Oh, there is a campsite nearby. Damn it. Aha! Freedom. You're okay, Varric. Don't worry about it. Let me just put up a camp and then we can... There we go. Then we can do a rest. I have influence. Once established, Inquisition camps allow the party to rest, refill potions, regenerate health, change party members, fulfill requisitions. There are also fast travel points. Let's go. Cool. See you later. There's so many quests. They're telling everyone to leave until the mages and Templars stop burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking though. If we just flee, they'll pick our houses clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It'll be safe there until this blows over. Hessel. Where's my favourite dwarf and dwarf son? Where are the boys? Okay, there's one down there. Gotta deal with the rift as well. Or the rifts. Oh. Skyrim horse this isn't.
Whoa! We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
Cool, thanks. I claim this land. So tell me, is there... What else is there to do? We've got the horse. I'm just doing a little bit of side questing while I'm here. What else is there really to do? I'm about to go back to Haven. Jesus. Do Dennett's quests. Oh yeah, because I need to actually... Oh, hi. Are these... Oh, these are strong. No, we're leaving. We are leaving. Yeah, you know what? Oh, it's all the way over there? Okay. Fuck's sake. I thought these rifts would be like nothing. You never said why to get out. Oh, right. Hang on, I got... No, you said it's huge. Not that everything was kind of dangerous at the same time. I don't recall this. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Why would they put such a significant area then in such an early part of the game? Oh. Hang fire. We got angry mages. 1 second. Because it's not linear. I mean...
The apostates have fled to the hills.
I have to... go around and then up. Yeah. It just pops into existence. I love it. In the saddle. I know I've completed the quest. Where YouTube link? What do you mean? What YouTube links are you after? I gotta go. I see. No, they're not up yet. Ah, fuck. Just let them fight. Pick up some elf fruit. Let them fight. I did it. Journal. Trouble with wolves. That's what we want now. Damn, can't fast travel. Okay, let's go. It's time to run. See you later. The horse controls are not very responsive. Are we range dependent? On a fucking spell? Weird. There we go. Okay, we're leaving. Kinda wish I'd get on immediately. I'll come back for the elf route. Is that a cave? No, I think it's just geometry. And then I just go up north. I'm just following the trail up north, it seems. Out of the way, fucks. Fucksy doodle. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the horse. Probably best going up and around. It doesn't feel right. Get an elk instead. I mean, if the elk can control better than this horse, sure. again, same thing. If either of those can control better than this horse, then I am down. Dead Ram Grove. We need ram meat.
I have heard that your books are very popular, Master Tethras.
I do all right.
I am glad of it.
Really? No sarcasm? No superior attitude?
We live in a dark and angry time, Child of the Stone. So much of what people believe has come crashing down. If you bring them a little peace with the worlds you make between the pages, you have done more than most.
My horse has had enough of my shit, apparently. Cassandra's going. I did catch Solus being nice. Yes. Yes, I did. Do I... Am I... Hang on. Oh, cool, that was one of the other quests. I actually really appreciate how quick and easy some of these quests can be. What did that thing do to you guys? That poor little creature. Fuck, I'm gonna have to run past that fade portal, aren't I? Can I... Skyrim horse, you're not.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, sorry, Foxy. Alright, we're running past this thing. We did it. We're safe. Game, don't make your hills that steep. Is this a building? I see black walls. Guys, we should get ready for a fight. I'm hitting the fucking floor. Oh, we have a nice amount of crowd control.
These must be the wolves Elena spoke of.
This is very
Could
pretty.
be the lair of our strange wolves.
Ooh, Alfred.
A demon!
Burn the demon! Ow. Bitch. So.
With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
Well done, Cassandra.
We're also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
What was that? A thing. Thanks. And I don't mean just like wolfhowl.png. Not fucking png.mp3. Cassandra could use a necklace. Chance to sunder? Let's go. I don't know what sunder means in this game, but let's go. Loot. A Canary battle axe. It's not as good as the sledgehammer. I'm just saying. A grenades belt. That's pretty good. Safeguards against looters. Huh. Oh, that must be the one of the other quests that I just picked up on a whim. There is so much here. Use you? Right. I think that's everything. Oh. Almost forgot this little bastard. I can't see what it is. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Hello. Guys, it's been so long since I've done like a lot of exploring in a game. My skills are rusty. A reinforced shield. Hey Cassandra, do you want a new shield? No, not me. The other one. There you go. Doesn't look like much, but it'll do a job. Actually, you know what? You know who would have a grenades belt? Varric would have a grenade belt. That'd be fine. I'm fairly sure that Dragon Age Inquisition was the game where it just didn't matter if you pressed the sprint button on your horse. I gotta look it up. I don't. Gonna do a quick rest. There we go.
I spy.
No.
But
No.
well, you should be good at finding things. Of course, you couldn't find Hawk.
Oh no. The spite in the voice.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Stop the
The
wolves.
wolves should be back to normal now. There shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Yo, we got more power. Yes, yes, it is. It is Dragon Age Inquisition. They were originally looking for Hawk to lead the Inquisition. Ah, that's a shame. So I was right. It was Inquisition in that the speed is the same.
I've put out the call to the farmers. I appreciate you driving those wolves away.
Right. So we're done here now, right? Another quest there. We now have to go back to the war room, don't we? Oh, there's so much. Oh, I need to... Oh, complete watchtowers in the farm's operations at the war table. I guess we're heading off now. So, yeah. No, like, I did a quick Googles. And yeah, it's the horse sprint is an illusion. They pull the camera back, they change the animation, but the actual speed is not any different. And I always found that really fucking funny. How do I fast travel?
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, I can just do this, can't I? Yep. No, I thought there was something you had to interact with at the camps in order to do the fast travel. And I shall salute my camps for doing that for me. Wait. Oh, special. I suppose I talked to all of my friends again.
Need something?
Tell me about Red
The red
Lyrium.
lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads.
Oh.
We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Oh no.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Singing crystals.
Not really my favorite subject.
Sorry, Varric.
When will you be able to get see good temple?
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he
I'm not going to say anything until you guys have told me to write whatever or give me the information that I need.
You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Either stabby stab or not stabby stab. Liliana was kind of unhinged in Dragon Age 1, if I remember. I want her to grow as a person. Can't remember if the first thing is needed to complete the change. Oh yeah, no, she did grow. She didn't kill. She didn't kill the person she didn't need to. A cold-blooded cynic. I assume that this is the choice that mattered because there was like a whoosh effect, and then it's a different radial. I'm gonna have her not kill people.
Wait, what are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision?
Killing is a waste, to be fair.
If he has knowledge, then he's a resource. Use him. He's a loose end who could escape and get word to our enemies. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this. Now is precisely the time for ideals. You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man.
Yeah, she is.
Let's see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Yes, Laliana. We will stop you from being an absolute psychopath before long.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
I like that the Inquisition is basically just a fancier Grey Wardens.
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
One sec, I gotta go and talk to an egg.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world
Grill him when you get a chance. No, I like to have fried eggs.
Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
What am I reading? I'm getting... Oh, the dialogue. Okay, fine.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That does sound strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye, egg.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I believe there's a Cullen here. Hello, Cullen.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chanter's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some...
I really hate zealot types.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
Pray you're right.
Speak only the word. Sing only the chant.
Apothecary Adon will have
Mother Gazal.
for the injured as soon as
Herald
possible,
of
revered
Andraste.
mother.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything.
He's an assassin. Yeah, well, yeah, of course he is.
Such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever.
Gazal.
You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Actually, I've got a question.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
Can
My girls would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of what's in common with so many wounded.
can you see a?
And the
Ooh.
items on it to Quartermaster Thren. She could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to.
Can you see any like delays in the stream, or have you noticed any delays in the stream? Excellent. Nothing is bad. So either there is one or there isn't.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not
Excellent.
convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Okay. Build watchtowers. Liliana disapproves of watchtowers.
All right.
The bog unicorn. What? We've received an offer of assistance. I am unnerved but not opposed. This is not the first strange promise we've received and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. Her connections aren't very well versed in construction. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession a man of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause, and noble master. Prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory. The Collective. Yeah, I've got all the DLCs. It was a pre-order bonus? I guess it just came... I think it comes... So, just tearing behind the curtain a second. I believe... The game... Yeah, it's the Game of the Year edition. So I wonder if the Game of the Year edition just comes with everything. Deluxe upgrade, spoils of the Avar, the spoils of the Canary. Hey Liliana, go get me the bog horse.
Let's see what we have.
The creature has arrived. It is as unnerving as expected. Okay, so I got a new horse. So I have to go to Valoroyo, don't I? Flames of the Inquisition Charger. Oh yeah, let's go look at the bog unicorn first. I don't know where it is, but...
Walk in peace.
Speak only the word. Sing only the
I have to go out the gate. Okay, fine. Ooh. Oh, out the gate and turn left. I see. Oh, this is where you can change it. Okay. I guess it's in the exotics. What? There is so much stuff. The bog unicorn.
Good day to you.
That is amazing. Let me in. I want to see this close up. Let me in. That's not a unicorn. That's a horse that's had a sword shoved through its skull. I love him. No, that's a unicorn. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I have a war nug. Oh my god. This is the... I'm pretty... You know those giant creatures from Mass Effect? The ones that have to basically say what their emotion is? You're riding one of those. I'm not gonna lie. I feel that the actual skeleton is actually that creature that I've just described. The Elcor, yes. I also have the Bog Unicorn paint job. No, like legitimately, I mean, as a game design type thing, I think that is the same skeleton as an Elcor. They've just changed the proportions of the actual creature. It's not? I feel like it's standing in the exact same way. I got an elk though. I feel like they stand exactly the same. The elk sounds. Look at the eyes. Yeah, but the Elcor were just giant apes, weren't they? The face reminds me of the Derpy Dragon mount from 14. The one from what do you call it? Warrior of Light. It just reminds me of the Warrior of Light. Fucking goofy Drago. Made it. There's something angry over here apparently. I got some nug skin.
Travel safely.
That nug was aggressive. I think it was rabid. Honestly, I did it a service.
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
If I have materials,
Just take it over there. One of my
Okay,
boys
goodbye.
will take the materials or
farewell.
make her go.
Oh, there's the healing mixture. I need 5 blood lotuses.
You find anything we need, let me know.
Yeah, we'll do. See ya. I'm going to go and I'm going to go and raid France. we begin. But I think we also have another.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
Guiding the attention of the finest armorers in the land, they can see our message unadorned. They offer a mount that reflects the flames of the Inquisition. It is, by all accounts, magnificent. We got nuclear obscure footage by wave memeing. If they do German language, they have to have the Lederhosen with sausage. A block letter note follows. We would send our best and you will know it when you see it. It is much at home in parade as on the battlefield. Let all who stand against you see that they stand against a force, our cause, our skill is yours, those of the hammer. Inquisition barded charger. It's still the baguette, but more locations. Yes. Oh my god. From a Dalish. From a distant clan of Dalish comes a surprise. I mean, I might be dropping everything as well. I think I may stream it. I don't know. Perhaps you are not as we and do not share what we believe, but this threat is common to us all, for the wounded sky belongs to everyone. If nothing else, we would have you sure of foot in your journey towards victory. Mas ensalan lasa revas evanura. We got a red heart. You know this sign? A triangle pointed down, 2 wavy lines through it, a lookout spotted it in chalk on a ruined wall. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivist is still looking. Argent thinks she saw the symbol, or something like it, scrawled in a ledger that belonged to Comtesse de Bayard. A sweep was done, as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner.
Let's see what we have.
Go, Liliana. Go invade France for me. Address the Chantry in Valroyo. Let's go.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask her.
I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so that we can show them that the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Let's go.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Time to bust on through.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
All right. I'm gonna quickly change. to the Inquisitor's path. Seekers are not Templars. I kind of expected it. I suspected as much, if I'm honest.
Templars will help us, as they always have.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart.
I don't like her already.
By treachery.
Then again, I think it's just because they're the Chantry.
Wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
We have a real enemy. Let us talk peacefully. If there's a punching her in the face option, I'm doing it.
And this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition
There is. Be more aggressive? Okay.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Yes. Perfect.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Never mind, I don't need to do it.
I was just about to do that myself.
As if I would do anything for your pleasure.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
What a cheery lot.
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not...
Will you give him a drink of water, for Christ's sake?
Oh, Christ.
Who don't feel as he does.
Now I see someone is here.
We should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Chantry has just shown.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Fetch their Templars back, I wonder.
Where? Oh, there. Mysterious arrow.
Who will fetch their Templars back?
Bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valreo. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe. Kaif? Maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Weichstoller. I am interested. Is no. 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 A friend of Red Jenny. There we go. I'm gonna get Whiplash. You like the icons of the party: long-haired dude, baldy, and tomboy, and a spectral firehead. Right. So.
The Chantry has just shown themselves helpless.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages.
Is there something you need? Yes, thank you.
I'm ready for the Whiplash.
There must be something here.
Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Herald enter third passage.
I can't believe it.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
The head of Madam Snappy Snips. I love it.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Chantry liars.
Varric do have that chest here. Miroir de la Mer. Tremors, floating, taste is off, water birds die off, restocking fail, fish not fit. Ah, poor fish. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Herald. Don't know what door I'm out. My debt is paid. The Randy Dowager welcomes the blooms of spring with the collected Calipigian cuirasses. I don't know how to say that word. Being a scandalous representation of Her Majesty's favoured court in flagrante delectable. Flagrante. I don't recall flagrant having an E at the end of it. Can the uniforms and modesty withstand the assault? The Randy Dowager. Exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. Is this a sex club? Hardly a Tethras, but generously arousing if polished cuirass does it for you, and it should. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. I am confused. Also, how to get to the upper market? I assume by going upstairs. Smutty literature. To the sex club.
I believe that
We'll talk to this one and then we'll find the rest of the last place. Cordially invited to attend my salon held at Chateau of Duke Bastien de Gislaine. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was in Dragon Age 2. Okay. Are these fast travel? Aha. Not Viv? Not Viv. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scroll below in a misspelled script. Heralds go at time, praise addressed. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and a key to a location on the world map. Vivienne is perfect but hates when someone calls her Viv. Oh! I see. World map. Secluded courtyard. Let's go.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away
Disgusted
with it.
noise.
I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Goodbye.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Oh. Get burned to death. What's the HUD like on console then? I'll admit I haven't played my Xbox version. A disaster.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me?
Oh, it's like Baldur's Gate.
Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Squeaky one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah.
Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All
Wow.
that talk, and then you're just person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Bunch of nutters.
It's a similar voice to whenever she does the frothing foam cutscene.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches.
Breaches.
So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
So you're offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tip. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Yes, join. 100%. We want this woman. Yestola joins the Inquisition.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Oh wow, I can just choose. Sure. I'm sorry. Inquisition needs bees. Why is she so chaotic? Too many breaches. Look at that face. Look at that face. Yeah, no, I am all kinds of... Huh. You are just at the base. What can I do with you? She uses arrows. Oh, can I get you to have deft hands? Stealth. Caltrops, weapons, finding dirty. I'm guessing that deft hands isn't a skill. Ah, fuck it. Make it stealth archer. You don't like her, but the chaotic speech is relatable. Alright. I think that's everything then. We loot. More loot. That rich bastard was certainly rich. Nothing else? Nothing else. I'm keeping Sarah along just so we can hear what Faye actually thinks. And we can broadcast it to the world. I have a feeling, by what you've just said there, that she gets too much for both of those people. Should I just go to the Ghislaine estate? Like, it's right here. This should be fine. I feel like I'm underdressed.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
Might be the same faces because you can only just see the fucking masks.
So you must be a
You
guest
lunatic.
of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course,
I'm sure
there's
I'll
the
find
Civil
out
War.
why they wear masks.
Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Will you give him a drink of water, for Christ's sake?
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
Hello, hello.
What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Can I, like, poke him with the sharp end of my stick?
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Oh. What do we do, gang? What are we doing? Do we be vengeful and kill him, or do we be merciful and let him go, or do we let Vivienne do it? It's a hell of a fucking choice, I'm not gonna lie. Do whatever you want. I was thinking the same, honestly. Say I don't care, and I assume that Vivienne would decide.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
I think that was better than anything I could have done to him.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Certainly a pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
But I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is this business or pleasure?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
That's an interesting outlook on the Circle.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
I don't doubt that most of the characters are justified in what they do.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue
Cullen's
the
back.
Wand of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I am sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
Oh.
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have.
Why did that allow me
magic
to say that again?
exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire.
For
I know every and I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the
Why
duty
poor
of
Cullen?
every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
Is this business or
Is your
pleasure?
interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
We got a new friend.
Will you give him a drink of water, for Christ's sake?
Well, I've been forced back to Haven. Hi, Cullen.
You travelled some distance to reach Haven. You're from the Circle in Ostwick?
I was. It's exciting being away from that life, being somewhere new. Maybe that's selfish, given what's happened.
No, it's only fair, I suppose. We are grateful for your assistance.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid
What does
I
she
can't offer
specialize
more
in?
than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn.
Ooh.
The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
And what about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
Prior to the Conclave, I'd only encountered Templars in the Circle. Do they do anything besides guard mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in the
I like the idea of
They
this.
were also tasked with tracking apostates, or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so either. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
I know how I spent my time in the Circle, but what was a typical day for a Templar?
The rogue on cocaine. You leave Sarah
The
alone.
last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's heralding, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence.
Fade 2024.
Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
We would spend all day with Templars, and yet they rarely spoke to us.
A habit often mistaken for coldness, I'm sure. But we are expected to keep a certain distance from our charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
What does Templar training involve?
Faster when she gets thrown.
Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
I wanted to learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfiguration wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given the filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I agree. Cullen looks like he's been through it. Or he sounds like he's been through it,
I
certainly.
don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
The Circle of Magi at Ostwick. At least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free Marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
There's one more thing. I'm not doing anything you told me this one thing then. Oh, with Cullen? Okay.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
No motivation beyond making things between us less...
antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Navarran royalty.
Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Princess can punch a bear. Yeah.
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Yeah, no, she probably has.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
Liliana's
They had
back.
the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
No rush, this isn't Baldur's Gate.
Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests.
Will you give him a drink of water for Christ's sake?
Sees the grand necropolis.
Why? Is it because we said the same thing?
Than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
You heard it here first. Rush wants to be the princess.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once
Take pictures.
saved the divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she was not.
Don't do that.
I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it.
You're a fucking menace,
The
Rush.
raid against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago?
How old are you?
Discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine
That's what
beings
I figured.
from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral. But I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
I think I blame the graphics somewhat, and just the fact that BioWare doesn't exactly do aged faces very well unless it's extremely old. So I was kind of having her hit between like 25 and 35-ish, if that.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and Most Holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right, I'm going to actually I got a new elk. Let's look at the new mounts I've got. There's the Barded Charger. Fuck's sake, every time. Look at him. We got the white one. Why do we have just like a zebra skin of every mount? I'm sorry. That horse is blind. Yeah, that makes sense. And what was it? It was the red heart. Red elk. I wonder if we can get a moose version. Ah, I'd love to have a moose. We have the moose. We have the elk at least. Ride the elk. I think I have to go outside for this.
See reason, mister. We cannot stay. Why not?
Oh. Thought you were telling me to... Well, I was going to wrap up anyway for the night. So fuck it. Let's go ride the elk. Go ride some elk. Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the rebel, offered alliance with the rebel mages at Redcliffe. Return to Haven and discuss. Okay. No. Yeah, go here. Rush, my partner accepts me for who I am. Right. She's biased, but it's not a bad thing. Oh, my jaw hurts.
Will you give him a drink of water for Christ's sake?
To curse you. I love him. I will never change off of elk now. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you again next time with more Dragon Age. Fucking Jesus Christ. Change the hydrate to spray bottle. I might add the spray bottle.
For Christ's sake?
I'll add the spray bottle, maybe. And elks. I'm definitely adding that elk sound, actually. That is amazing. Anyway, don't you dare go hollow.